What's up? Good morning. Good morning to you and your family. Such a great day out here. I'm all bundled up, man, because it's still cold. It's still cold upstate. Locked up, they won't let me out. Anyway, listen, little humor there. I wanted to share this with you super quick, okay? As I walk back to the home from dropping off thy son at thy bus stop. Here's what I want to say. Your kids, right? Do you have kids that jump on the couch and that, maybe jump on the couch and maybe, flip off the couch? Or you have a son that happens to hang from the trees and he's swinging and you're like, oh, don't do that, get down. Or you like his father, you're like, oh, be careful, don't hurt yourself. You may have a son you may have a son or daughter, I'm sorry, son or daughter that may play video games. And you're like, man, they play so many video games. You may have a son or daughter who likes to watch NASCAR constantly. Just watch whatever, and you're like, yo, don't do that so much. Don't waste your time doing that. I want to say this conversation I had with my son this morning, 10 years old. He has the Oculus. He plays the Oculus. He plays the Oculus. I'm sorry, I was reading a text message I received. He plays Rocket League, plays Fortnite, plays a bunch of different little games that I don't really play. I'm a gamer myself, but games that I don't play, but I try to play with him. Nonetheless, this is what I want to say. I was like, yo, listen, if you're going to play games and you want to play games and you really like to play games, sometimes my wife, she'll be like, well, don't spend a lot of time on the video games. And I agree. You don't want to sit there with your face you want to get out and do something. At the same time, I'm like, I told him, I'm like, listen, if you like video games, you could be a game reviewer, a person who reviews games. Because he came downstairs and he was like, yo, Dad, guess what, man? What's going on? He was like, some good news. I was like, what's going on? He was like, yo, Fortnite is not bringing back any building. You can no longer build on Fortnite. So I'm not really a huge builder on Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? I can build, but I'm not a huge builder. It's not what I do. I'm more of a ground assault kind of guy. Hide, build a little bit, and then kind of, fight and victorious at times that way, right? So I'm like this, wow, I wouldn't have known that. If you didn't tell me that, I told him, if you didn't tell me that about Fortnite, I wouldn't have known that. I would have found out the next time I played, but I didn't know that. And I said, yo, you told me that. And I was like, that's a game reviewer, somebody who's reviewing games, the pros and cons about games. If you're gonna do it at the age of 10, I said, then do it. I'll help you. I said, he's like, well, can you go and apply for a job like that? I was like, I didn't really know. But what I did know is this. If a company sees that you are reviewing games and you are doing your thing and you're creating your YouTube channel and you're creating your subscribers and you're talking, interacting on your videos, you create your lane, you take that opportunity to any establishment that has the video games, et cetera, and you present it. And that's what we're living in, a you present it type time where you get out there and you make your lane. You can do it. You don't have to get on there playing the game or even showing the game being played. You can simply review the game reviewer. And you keep doing that 10, 11, 12, 13, legend game reviewer. Matter of fact, he has a YouTube channel already. And I'll put the link in here. Go and subscribe to his YouTube channel because it's going to be a channel that's going to be explosive one day. Because if he stays consistent, and I'm going to push him, and that's how you got to raise your kids. That's how you got to interact with your kids. You have to push the talents inside of them so that they don't, become stagnant or lazy. It's like, no, you can't just play games all day and do nothing, because eventually you have to work. You have to try to get a job and find success for yourself, whatever success is for you. But you still have to find that success. And all I'm saying is this: if you're going to play games, talk about them. Give the pros and the cons. And leave it at that. Legend Gamer. I'm going to put his thing right here. Make sure you go and subscribe so I can show him how, if you keep being consistent, You get subscribers, and you build your own lane, and you take that opportunity to any job, and they say, hey, wow, this guy has great ideas. Let's just send him a game. Companies might just start sending you games because you are a game reviewer and you give the review and you have the ins and the outs, what's going on, what's hot, what's not about the games. That's the conversation I had with my 10-year-old this morning. And I'm saying, raise your kids up in the way they should go. I know it's in the Bible, but a lot of times too, you can raise them up in the way they should go. Like, not saying outside the Bible, but in the way they should go. So when they get older, they won't depart from that way. Yes, the knowledge of God and wisdom is number one, of course. You won't be perfect, but you have to have that relationship with God, number one, hands down. You have to know you have a hope, because when all else is lost, when all else hope is lost, when everybody's letting you down and you have nothing going on, you know you have a hope in God. You may not know that hope initially, but you have the hope in God. Man, powerful conversation this morning. All right, that's all I got for you, man. Love you guys, friends and family. You know what? Some of y'all I don't love, but as a man and a woman that was created by God, I love the human side of you. People always say I love you guys. You don't love everybody. I love my family, close friends. I have love for you, but you ain't love you guys. No, you don't. Stop saying that. All right. Have a great day.